Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So it's time to talk more metal coolers. We are in, at this point we're just in the home stretch waiting for the TDC reveal. I don't think that this week is really going to give us any content besides an Extreme Super Battle Road stage, which is later tonight. So for the next couple of days, it is going to be pretty quiet. Overall, the Metal Cooler June celebration has been tremendous, so I'm not really too upset. By the way, they didn't really update this in here, right? This is not updated in here. In here, it's at 68 million, but Dokkan made a tweet. We're actually at 78 million Metal Coolers that have been defeated, right? So at this point, we're just waiting for the TDC reveal, which is on the 26th/27th. And the biggest thing that we're here to talk about right here. Oh, actually, by the way, I just want to put this up on screen quickly. About how good this Metal Cooler and Turles celebration has been. Apparently, we're up to 655 to 829 in terms of stones. That feels very good for just like the June celebration. So when like all of us are saying like, yeah, the celebration has been really good, we do have some numbers to back that up, which is awesome. Remember, at minimum, we're already going to get 70 stones from this, even if we don't hit the 100 million beaten. We're already going to get 70 stones, so we are at a W there. Remember, you do the panel missions to get the big Getty Stars chips, and then you can trade those in to get the stones, right? Now, the biggest thing that we need to cover about this is it looks like we're probably going to hit this. This goes until the 27th. Now, I would imagine a lot of dedicated players, the 27th, it is going to be the fated day. So just to, again, reiterate, the last couple of hours, I think it's about a 10-hour window, between when the actual campaign itself ends, and then this event dropping, that basically this event is going to drop with no limits. It's just going up. And like people are going to be able to grind this like crazy with this 38 link level rate, which is like it's unbelievably godly, right? Because if we look at the time chamber event, which is really good, usually my advice for link leveling for players is you don't need to worry about link leveling all day every day and shit like that. Like definitely not. Just lock in on Dokkan Day and get some nice link leveling in the Dokkan Day time chamber event, which is a link level rate of 7. And this is 38.25. So this is literally going to be the greatest day in link leveling history. So I would advise you guys, like, if there's any Big Bad Bosses characters, just like, oh, I guess I could just pause quickly and let me just pull up a bunch of links. Hold on. Yeah, this will be good. Because, okay, what this video is going to be is, obviously we need to take down these metal coolers, but I do want to just, kind of like repeat some of this information so anyone within the sound of my voice is ready. So what I'm doing is I have, after they got rid of reverse, right, I kind of had to rebuild my box and stuff. You guys know the whole deal with that. So I have 293 characters here that are not at link level 10. I have 0 characters in my box right now that are kind of just like a random character or something like that. All 293 are characters I do, need to finish link leveling. So what I'm doing here is I'm going through and I'm getting every character to just kind of like around this general level right there, right? You see that? And then I'm just going to take these characters in and I'm going to finish them off in the Metal Cooler event. That's my plan for now, right? Take a lot of these characters, they're kind of like in that little bit of a range right there. And I'm going to finish them in there. So that way, because you're going to get like guaranteed link levels, basically like 1 to 5. It's like, the rate is going to be like almost 100%, I'd imagine. Like every run you'll get it. But, I want to save, the runs for just characters that have links kind of like this. So I think it's really important to get your characters ready to go. Let me just pull up a couple of links that matter at being link level 10. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up links that really matter that they're link level 10. Hold on. All right, guys, coming back. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to. So again, what I'm doing is I'm preparing the characters that eventually we're gonna be jumping into that Metal Cooler event in 5 days from now. This is kind of just what I've been doing for this. Just this way I could just cycle in. I'm just doing 4 characters at a time because my goal here is speed, right? So I'm just looking to, and that way I don't have to worry about leader skills. I don't have to worry about nothing. The Vegeta and Nappa is like the bet. Like they have no restrictions. It's just one enemy, and they just pop that shit off. So doing this, I'll be able to cycle through the last 4 characters very, very, very fast with this team. This is the link level stage I prefer to do. The link level rate is slightly lower, but the increased speed means we'll be able to just blast this. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Again, I'm just looking to get to like 7s, 8s, 9s, kind of like in that range. And then I'll cycle characters out for like link level 1 characters, right? So, what I just want to examine here, these are characters you should prioritize because, so what this is specifically, these are, there could be other links too. These are just the ones that I know, like, kind of like off the top of my head. Just a little bit of looking around. But these are links that get a big buff at level 10 versus level 9, right? So, you could think of like a very powerful link. One that just immediately would come to mind for me would be Saiyan Roar, right? Let's just take a look at Saiyan Roar quickly. So Saiyan Roar at level 9 is 25% attack, 9% defense. At level 10, 25% attack, 10% defense. There's a little bit of extra stats, but that's not the end of the world. That's not like a huge buff between level 9 to level 10, right? So even though this is a great link, it's a very popular link, it's a very powerful link, like the difference between 9 and 10 isn't really that big of a deal. But we do have some of these other links where the difference between 9 and 10 is massive. So at Big Bad Bosses, at link level 10, it's just unconditional 25% attack and defense. So it's like, you really want to prioritize definitely a lot of these characters. Most of us consider Big Bad Bosses to probably just be the best link in the game, right? It is kind of like the most powerful link. And all these like demonic, like powerful boss type characters have all got that, right? So that's an important one. Next, we have GT. Oh, no, actually, wait, I'm incorrect on this. I just pulled this up. Never mind. Forget this one. GT is not what I was talking about because this just goes from 2 key up to dude, there was like I thought that there was like a Super Saiyan 4 type one. No. I mean, GT is just a really strong. This is a link that got massively buffed by the link level update, but I mean, now I'm talking about something from 6 years ago. So never mind. Screw that. Royal Lineage is 1. Because if you look at level 9, it's 1 key and 4.5% attack. And then at level 10, it jumps to 2 key and 5% attack. So a lot of these other links I've got pulled up are links that are going to get you an additional key at link level 10. Vegeta family right now is a very powerful team and a very good team to juice characters. So getting Royal Lineage characters, at least this link to level 10, does give you a nice advantage of an extra key. Remember, design philosophy for a lot of characters in 2026 is key issues. That's just the way Dokkan has kind of power balanced a lot of characters. I mean, Majin Vegeta, Angel Goku sometimes could have that. Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta sometimes could have that. Right, we do have, a lot of major characters that can potentially have key issues. Again, just design philosophy that Dokkan's worked with. Majin is another one of these links. See, at link level 9, it's 1 key, 14% attack and 14.5% attack and defense. At level 10, it's 2 key and 15% attack and defense. So getting some Majin character, the Majin link to level 10 could be good. Although, I mean, a lot of these characters are probably either past their prime or there's not really much. I guess like this guy with a super easy A. But like a lot of these characters, this guy does still need the easy A right here. I guess Int Kid Buu is a character who might be coming up on a super easy A, so maybe you can work him. Super Buu, I guess, is going to get an easy A as well upcoming. So we do have a few characters here, but that's what I wanted to highlight is at level 9, you get 1 key. At level 10, you get 2 key. That is a massive difference. Android Assault is another one of these. At level 9, it's 1 key, 19% defense. at level 10, it's 2 key and 20% defense. So again, you get a full extra key, right? So Iron Cane, make sure to get your, you know, level 10 Android Assault link in. So those are just a couple, right? So actually, wait, let's just go back. So Big Bad Bosses, Royal Lineage, Majin, and Android Assault are links that get like a substantial increase at link level 10. Like Super Saiyan 4 characters overall do value a lot from link leveling, because a lot of those links at like, you know, they tend to share a lot of key links. The Universe 6 girls are like this too, where, you know, Tournament of Power, Battlefield Diva, they have all these key links that they don't usually need. But the link leveling them are going to make it to where those links are actually giving stats, right? That's important. So remember, guys, kind of like what I'll be doing over these next couple of days is I'm just preparing for this bad boy right here. This major event, the Deadly Struggle Menacing Army. This is what we're looking to get close to right here. I am, I guess, like very optimistic that I'm going to be able to get like 100+ units done, but we'll see. And remember, it's going to be up for about 10 hours or so. So on this final day, there is going to be a huge effort, because remember, that stage is 5 enemies. Oh, so, you know, what I will probably be doing, actually... Yeah, hold on. I probably will be aiming to go in with double Piccolo Jr. It might not be that necessary, though, because those metal coolers, I think, will go down in, I think, just like one hit from pretty much anything. But just, you know, what I'll probably do is I'll just run like Piccolo Jr., Int Piccolo Jr., just as my lead. Here, I guess I just get rid of these guys. So I'll just be running Piccolo Jr. as my lead, and then I guess just try and pick a friend Piccolo Jr., and then we'll just use Piccolo Jr. active skills. Boom, 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 boom. Just blowing them away, and we'll be getting insane link levels. That right now, chat in the hat, that is the strat that we're going to be rocking. And we'll see how it's going to go. So, let me know what you guys think. Oh, yeah, here we go. So here's why Vegeta and Nappa, the increased speed they give to me is more valuable than having another character in that slot who would get potentially link levels, right? Right there, wabam, fight's over instantly. Right? It's like a 30-second run or something like that. That active is just so good for speed. This is my preferred way to do it. Let's just see the timer on this, and then we'll finish up. So, good luck for anyone who is going to be link leveling on that day. But I think we probably will hit the 100 million metal coolers, which obviously is going to be awesome. 26 seconds. My record here is actually 20 seconds. Okay, so let's just keep going. Let's get these characters ready to go, and then cycle them out for more characters. Chat in the hat. I'll catch you guys next time. We're 78 million metal coolers down, and we're getting close.